bored. Are you bored? Let's talk.
The Bored Milf.
What's up, my boardies? It's your girl, the Bored Milf. I'm bored. Are you bored? Are you bored? Are you bored? Are you bored?
Wait, what? That's different than last time. All right, cut. Take two. Yeah, try it again.
Hello, my boardies. It's your girl, the Bored Milf. I'm bored. Are you bored?
Oh. I thought I was supposed to say it with you at the same time.
No.
Like,
Are you bored?
We asking them, right? Not me.
I'm asking you too,
because
you're
right next to you. Why you just ask me before? Why would you?
But
ask
you're
me
also
now?
my guest, so.
But why would you ask me now? Why wouldn't you ask me before?
I did ask you before, but you made it weird.
You always make this. See, I'm trying this time. Normally, I don't even try.
Okay.
I tried, failed.
Well, are you bored?
Why would I be bored? I'm excited.
All right. Well, are you bored? Let's talk. It's going to be another great episode of Boggle My Noggle. Noggle. And we're at this cute waterfront. Well, you wouldn't consider it cute because you don't care. But we're at this great waterfront area.
It kind of looks like Christmas in July. Like, why the lights?
Yeah, it's cute. I like it.
But that's the lights they use in the winter time.
That's why
I
chose it. The background is great. I
July.
love it. So what? It's very festive. So if you're from New Jersey, especially up towards central-ish, north-ish Jersey, you know what I mean? If you can tell me, if you actually are a fan, if you consider yourself a boardie, I want you to take a look.
I'm sorry, a boardie.
A boardie.
What's that?
Bored MILF. Boardie. My fans would be called boardies.
I kind of like that. Okay, I'm
Duh.
sorry. I probably messed up your point too. You probably got what you were saying.
Yeah, no,
not. You used a term I wasn't familiar with.
Anyway, well, I want to do a giveaway. So I want to give $10 via Cash App to anyone within the next couple of days after I post
couple
this.
of days? How many days?
5 days.
You sure it's 5? Because you just whimsically
5 days. And if you follow me on YouTube or Instagram under the Bored Milf Podcast, YouTube under the Bored Milf, where else? Spotify, Anchor, Apple, Google Cast, Breaker, all those kind of almost mainstream podcast. Well, yeah, some of them are mainstream podcasts. I'm just not on like Tidal or, some of the good stuff. Right, John?
I don't know what any of that is. Just finish.
But anyway,
I have no idea what
if you can tell me the location of this particular waterfront, this is near the waterfront. Okay, so if you can tell me exactly where we are, you can just tell me the city, you know what I mean, or whatever. I'm willing to give away $10 to the first person.
$10,000.
I wish I had $10,000. I wouldn't be in the predicament I'm in now. But anyway, just to let you know. So today we're talking about random stuff on Boggle My Noggle, as you already know. So our first topic on Boggle My Noggle today is gonna be, why the fuck do fast food chains always take away the best menu items and discontinue them?
What was that voice right there?
I don't know. I thought I was trying to be like,
A game show?
Yeah, a game show host.
A game show where you could win $10. Okay.
Woo!
Wow.
Okay.
What was that guy?
That was too much.
No, never mind. All right.
Who did that?
That was that guy. He was running for something, and he was like,
Yeah,
there it is. That's what I was looking for.
I remember from Dave Chappelle, but go ahead. Okay.
What was he talking about?
Okay.
Oh, how McDonald's got rid of it.
Not just McDonald's. Everybody got rid of, like,
Snack Wrap was just like.
It was amazing.
And a steak, egg, and cheese and all
Steak, egg, and cheese. The bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel. I remember, like, I went there, and I think it was like almost pandemic, or it was the beginning of the pandemic or something. I don't know. Maybe even a year in. And I was like, oh, can I get the because they still had the poster on the board. I said,
for the snack wrap?
Yeah, no, for the breakfast. So I said, hey, can I get a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel? Or whatever, with like 2 hash browns or whatever. And they go, oh, we don't have bagels. Yeah. And then they're like, oh, yeah, that's discontinued. I'm like, okay, what about the steak, egg, and cheese? And they were like, that's discontinued. And
Criminal. It was criminal. It's back in some places though.
it is Atlantic City.
Not for us, but it's back places.
Yeah, my niece told me Atlantic City has
I
it.
had in AC. That's the only place I had it at. I don't know where else.
Yeah, we couldn't even bring somebody something back. Like, bruh, could have froze it and brought it back.
Okay, now you just talking crazy.
Yeah, I'm not talking crazy, but anyway, those are one of the favorite things that I liked at McDonald's. Plus, the chicken snack wrap was the ultimate favorite. You get drunk, right? You go to drive-through, or not me driving, but someone's driving.
You just advocated for people to drink.
No, not really. But
Milf podcast. Woo!
But you know what I mean? Like, that was like the best thing to get, like, especially when you like, you know, smoke a little bit, or you just
Now we smoking and driving, drinking and driving.
You know what I mean? But anyway,
Yeah, as long as you're under the influence.
Oh my God, can I get through one fucking thought?
I just wanted to sum it up. As long as you're under the influence, you should be driving.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all, people.
Hashtag board milk.
Anyway, so, you know, they got rid of that. Let's see, who else got rid of something? Oh, fucking KFC got rid of
the wedges.
Got rid of the fucking
wedges?
Yes, they got rid of the fucking potato wedges.
Yeah, I don't think I ate KFC since.
Mm.
Seriously, wedges.
Mm.
Why would you,
Some bullshit.
And they replace them with nasty ass fries. Like they not
Yeah.
even, it's like I can't even describe it, but like
it killed
they made
me.
fries worse than Burger King. How could you do that?
Yeah, and then Wendy's.
Wendy's, yeah, their fries is not good no more neither.
No, their fries are disgusting.
Huh?
They're gross.
Their fries been disgusting for a while now.
And
I'm
I
over it.
like the only thing I do like though, they have like potato wedge type stuff for their breakfast, and those are really amazing.
I don't care about that breakfast shit.
They're really amazing. Our local favorite is gone. He retired, Ming Feng.
Oh yeah, Ming Feng.
Ming Feng?
It's just Ming's, man.
Oh, Ming's.
Yeah, no,
Ming
you messed it
Feng.
up.
No, because I'm thinking of the no, I'm thinking
You
of the
else. Nah, you messing it up, man.
I know.
Yeah,
I was thinking
you already
about
messed up. It doesn't matter what you were thinking about.
No, Ming Feng. Okay, is my favorite Chinese
Stop saying
restaurant
it. Okay,
from my
but
hometown,
but you keep
Broadway.
messing it up.
So that was my favorite
Let it
Chinese
go. Just let it
restaurant,
go.
but Ming's was my
You messed up
spot.
already. Just let it go.
Ming's was my spot
Let it
for
go.
breakfast. I loved it.
You messed it up.
But he retired. But congratulations, Ming. I know you've been retired for quite some time, or a couple of years now. But your breakfast was amazing. You know what I mean? What else? Who else? Who else?
I don't know.
What do you miss?
I'm still thinking about that snack wrap, so I don't know.
Oh my God.
What? I'm serious.
Oh my God. Snack wrap for real? That's all you're thinking about?
Like, yeah, that was all I used to get when it came out like that. I used to get it breaded. I used to get it grilled. You know what I mean? It didn't matter. I got it.
I actually went to I took my youngest to Taco Bell. She was hungry. So on their menu they have something that looked just like the chicken snack wrap. It was a crispy chicken taco. Right? So it comes in the tortilla shell or whatever, the soft shell taco or whatever, right? So we go to bite into it. It was so fucking disgusting. I was trying to reminisce about a chicken snack wrap. It was so I was pissed off, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I was really pissed.
Yeah.
I was really pissed.
It's Taco Bell. Why would you think?
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes you get surprised, like at certain places that you don't like to eat at, that, you know, something that they have is, you know, pretty decent. Yeah, it's pretty decent. It's all right.
Okay.
And then everybody's trying to do the same thing, like as far as like, you know how Wendy's has the 4 for $4. Now everybody's jumping on that shit, and now Burger King got fucking I think it's like 4 for $5 or some shit like that.
Didn't you say somebody had like a 4 for $44 or something?
Oh shit! Yeah, somebody said 4 for $44. What the fuck was that shit? I'm pissed.
Seafood or something, right?
It was seafood.
I don't know. Why else would it be that expensive? $44?
It was seafood.
It had to be. What?
Oh, it was what's that crab place? It's like a crab boil place.
Yeah, well,
what's that
whatever.
crab place? It was it's like
hilarious.
Hook and Reel. Hook and Reel got a deal for 4 for $44. So you get 4 items like shrimp and
My dumb ass, when you was like 44,
clusters.
I was like, you get 44 items? I was all stupid.
No,
$44.
4 for 44. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, so everybody's got their little take on it now to where everybody is like literally going on with the deal.
Dollar menu or 99 cent menu,
Yeah.
depending on where you was, but
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
get 10 things, you spend $10, man.
Yeah.
That thing was crazy.
And then all the prices everywhere have gone up with everything, bro. You could literally go to like let's just say like you're out and let's say your kid's little, you know what I mean, or whatever. You know how you could literally spend $10. You could have had all the kids in the family come, and with $10, you were able to at least get everybody one good item, like a burger or like you said, a chicken snack wrap or something.
You wouldn't have viral videos with a guy's only buying his one kid of McDonald's and nobody else.
Oh my God.
Bring back the dollar menu. You don't even
I don't even want to get on that shit. Like, even though it's like it's past, it's stupid. Like, just the whole concept of it, like the idea of.
I'm just mad it was fake. That's what I'm mad at.
I'm pissed off about that too. Yeah, we just wanted to start like some controversy about that topic. You know what I mean, or whatever.
That's not a controversial topic to me.
No, it's really not. It's really not. But, at the end of the day, like, I don't know. It just boggles my noggle as to why fast food restaurants or even just restaurants in general, like, they take away their most famous, like, favorite items of everyone in that area or just period. And they didn't want to blame it on, you know what they say? They say because it costs more money for those particular items. Well, fucking kidding me? It costs more money.
All right, not to be a buzzkill. A lot of times that's true. I spent a lot of years in that business, and a lot of times it is true to the where it's not really cost effective to have certain items on the menu. Or there's items you put on your menu to where you're gonna lose money for, but it brings people in the door. Like like fast food places don't make a lot off their nuggets. Right. It's not a money maker, but. Right. Nobody gets just nuggets. You're going to get other things. So the things that go along with it, that's what you make your money off of. Right. My guess is with the snack wrap, it probably was not priced in a way they made money off of. And the snack wrap it doesn't get you to buy the stuff to go with it. It doesn't this and that. So it probably went away for reasons that way. Okay. Because everything's about profit. Everything's about money. So I'm not surprised that they pulled the...
Yeah, but that's
cost-effective cost.
Bro, that's like, your parents, like they, you know what I mean? They see you doing good and they take away your shit still. You know what I mean? Right. Like, or whatever.
When you look at it from the parents' point of view, you understand why they took away the shit. When you look at it from a child's point of view, you looking at it like, damn, I'm doing my thing. But you're not realizing the stuff you actually doing wrong. Come on, man. You know I'm right. But I get it. When you the consumer, you don't want to hear that shit.
No, nobody want to hear that shit.
You don't want to hear that shit. I'm just saying. I didn't mean to be buzzkilling, but you brought it up. So I'm just telling you, a lot of times when they say it's because of cost, it is because,
it's dumb.
Stuff like tomatoes and stuff like that actually costs. And tomatoes, for some reason, the price always going up.
It's dumb.
I'm telling you. I remember one time we just stopped using tomatoes just because of the cost. And we had to only gave tomatoes upon request. So.
Talk about fucking tomatoes. Every single time I get a sandwich, it's not... Yeah, it's not very often, but why the fuck you got to cut the top of the goddamn tomato with the fucking piece of stem on it and put that on the goddamn... I call it the butt piece too, because how the fuck nobody eat ass over here. Oh, shit. I'm just saying, like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, who you making that sandwich? Are you gonna fucking eat that shit? You wouldn't. Why the fuck would you put that shit on there if you not gonna eat it? Like, if you wouldn't eat that shit. That's all I'm saying. That's what's wrong with businesses. Well, that's my problem. That's what's wrong with businesses. Like, you know what I usually do when I get that shit? Like, you know what I mean? Or whatever. Or sometimes I get a fucking tomato that ain't even ripe yet.
It be green and shit?
Yeah. And it's hard. Like, you know what I mean? It's not...
a hard tomato.
No, it'd be hard because it's not completely, like, it's not completely done. So... What? Did I say it wrong?
No, it's just the way you said it. Go ahead.
Whatever. Anyway. But I literally, like, sometimes I have to, like, pick through it and then go around in the middle. Why the fuck you can't get a core thing, put it through, and then do all that shit? Like, I don't understand.
No, that one I can't defend because there should be...
That pisses me off.
Quality control, and you shouldn't be doing
Look, I don't eat out that often, but when I do... I don't want the butt of a tomato on my goddamn sandwich. And every single time I get a fucking butt of the tomato on my damn sandwich. It really makes me mad. Like, I'm sorry. It pisses me off. Like, I really get mad. Like, I want to throw the sandwich away. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Because sometimes you like the taste of a tomato along with all the other condiments on your...
It's not the taste of the butt.
Right. And I'm a sub person. I love subs. And I hate that shit when I get it on a sub. So, fuck you, Wawa.
Damn.
Yeah, fuck you, Quick Check too. Hell yeah. That's why I fuck with Jersey Mike's and Big Blues in Linden.
Who?
Big Blues.
Oh,
never heard of Big Blues?
No, I thought you said something else.
Big Blues, Linden, Wood Avenue.
What is this, a local show or is this worldwide? What is this?
Fuck up. Anyway, you got something?
Actually, I do. So, I'm glad you didn't ask about the sponsor, by the way. You always forget. It's all good.
Oh my God, here we go.
I was going to save it anyway. I was going to, you know what I'm saying, push it till later. Had you brought it up in the open like you're supposed to. You always talking about me. I don't help you out with your open. You don't help me out with mine. Anyway, today's show is sponsored by Hair Extensions for Men. So, you
What?
do you know who Jimmy Butler is?
No.
Jimmy Butler's a basketball player. Plays for the Miami Heat.
Okay.
If I showing you a picture, show him a picture.
I probably know what he looks like. Yeah.
Know what he looks like.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. So he debuted his new look today. Why he got what's the false lock shit? His hair look just like mine.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he got false locks.
No one's gonna know.
No, but he did a little video too where it's like he in a little chair and he do like they changing his hair every scene. So it's like a little montage of him getting different haircuts.
Wow.
And he's spinning around in the chair. And then like he just got the extensions. The last one was him getting the extensions and it was just like he was all making faces and
so that's his niche, like different hairstyles.
Not really, man. Jimmy Butler just I wish you knew who that was. But like
no, I don't.
Yeah, so now he got all of a sudden he got hair like me now. It's mad weird. And like he looked I don't know. If you watch the video I watched, he was looking a little sweet in the video, and it's like he intended on doing it. I don't know why.
Why would you say that?
The way he was doing, and it's just it's not that his hair is long because it ain't nothing wrong with that to me. It's the fact that it's like he got extensions and he all of a sudden like you got to see the video. Like
now he's like Rapunzel.
Now he's like Rapunzel. That's crazy. It's crazy, and so what bothers me about that whole thing is like why are men doing stuff like that? Like, listen.
Well, look. I mean, it's a new world, right? So at the end of the day, women fought for rights to do some of the things that men do. So, it shouldn't be.
Listen.
So you're against when the guys go to the barbershop and get and get, what is that? It's like a spray, or whatever, and it makes it look like they, have a hairline and shit like that or whatever.
I don't like none of that stuff. Listen, I'm gonna put it to you like this.
They even do weave pieces now.
Yeah, see, that's too much. Look,
if you started balding, what you do?
I'm not getting extensions. I'm not spray painting hair on. I'm not drawing it on with a Sharpie. I'm not.
Well,
doing
you ever see a dude with dreads, right?
Yeah.
And that shit is like their hairline is literally in the middle of their head, and they holding on to like 4 or 5 locks.
Yes, and I might be there real soon. I don't know, but
cut the shit off and just put a hat on every day.
That's what I'm saying, but I'm not gonna that's what I'm saying. But I'm telling you what I'm not gonna do because it's like I'm just not gonna feel like a man if I do that. I guess that's what it is for me. Like,
oh my God. So you wouldn't do you watch those videos? Like I watch a lot of satisfying videos, but so those videos where people come in, they haven't washed their dreads or had them retwisted in 10 years and stuff. Right, yeah.
If I ain't washed my hair in 10 years, then we not talking about when I'm like, what? Like how?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That boggles me. Like,
look, if you homeless, all right.
Oh yeah.
There's no other acceptable answer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Some people say, "Oh, well, you never know what people going through in their life."
Right. So they have hair depression.
Yeah, no, it don't matter. It don't matter.
It's literally called hair depression for real.
I don't care. At some point, you have to recognize and understand. Like, I don't care what kind of depression I'm going through. I gotta at least wash my hair once a year or something. Jesus Christ, like.
But
No.
they cut them bad boys open because everything started
it'd be looking
to
crazy.
lock together. Yeah, and it'd be like one big ass lock.
Yeah,
and so this dude, I think, is he out in like California or something?
I don't know.
Okay, so this one dude, he's pretty viral, for basically revamping these people's hair that come in and haven't touched their hair in years, meaning no washing. Like you get in the shower, you wash your ass, you can't wash your hair.
You just skip it.
You just skip your hair. Like, that's just like my last episode. You get in the shower and you just miss your ass. Like, I don't understand.
Keeping me off that episode. I appreciate you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm glad if I was the guest for that show, that episode would have been 1 minute long.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, no, that's
not having me on that one.
Yeah, I didn't want you on that one. Anyway, like, but what this person does is, I mean, they're great at what they do. So what they do is like they cut the crap open and all this just matted up hair, but it's like so gross. So if your hair was black when you cut it open, it looks fucking green and pale yellow and stuff like that or whatever. Like literally detox the shit out of it, cut some of them off and then reattach them. But at the end of it all, I guess it's like a new style. To me, I particularly don't like it because everybody comes out looking like a Simpson character.
If I don't wash my hair for years, I don't deserve hair. So
but everybody looks like a Simpson character.
Yeah, but they don't even deserve hair.
Like the locks, how they do dreadlocks on the Simpson characters. Yeah, that's exactly what it look like.
Right.
You don't deserve hair.
If you don't wash it for years, you don't deserve hair. Period. Like,
shit, some niggas be dirty as fuck, don't wash their ass or they dick, and guess what?
All right, that was another topic.
They still be getting ass.
That's a different show. This is
okay,
not
fine.
Unless that's your next topic.
No, that's not my next topic. That's not my next topic. But that boggles me. But I think I could get why like hair depression is real. Like if you're going through a lot of stuff in your life, like for instance, you don't want to feel pretty anymore or handsome, or you don't want to feel like you look good. You know what I mean? So you just skip that because you had some traumatic shit happen.
I don't care.
Could have broke up with somebody that you loved and you felt like that was the love of your life.
I don't.
You know what I mean?
I don't care.
And you just was like, fuck it. Like, if she don't want me or he don't want me, ain't nobody gonna want me. Why the fuck should I care how I look?
Okay, but
so the least I could do is take a shower and take a bath. But
there are limits.
My hair, I don't care. I don't want nobody attracted to me. So I'ma just.
There are limits.
You know what I mean?
There are limits.
I'm just saying that's how some people do.
Listen, there are limits.
Definitely, I know that.
At a certain point, I think I gotta put 8 months. If it's more than 8 months without a wash, I don't even care if you don't get them redone. I don't care about whatever. But if you don't wash it, and it's been 8 months, to me that's the area where a red flag should come up. Mm-hmm. And if you go beyond that and beyond and beyond and beyond, you don't even deserve hair at that point.
Yeah.
You just don't deserve hair at that point.
Yeah.
So take your hair depression out and just get rid of all of it.
That's bad. I feel like I probably had that because I went through some really effed up shit.
When you had one giant lock in your hair?
No, not that. But I'm just saying, like, I just literally put a wig on and didn't. Like, I washed my hair, but I wouldn't, like, do nothing to it.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I wouldn't do nothing to it. Like, so it looked crazy underneath the wig. And to a point where one time I just cut it. Like, you know what I mean?
We're not talking about you looking crazy. We're just talking about, did you wash it?
Well, anyway, so I guess do you have anything more about hair? And so it's just hair for men?
It's just
the hair weaves and extensions for men?
Hair extension for men. Like, that shit is not.
But they have everything for men. And some men. Okay, so, all right. No. But listen.
You shouldn't be able to wake up one day with your hair one length, and then the next day is another length, and the next day is another length. And you a man. That shit don't. Nah.
But there should be no black and white about how men and women.
Listen, and I'm the last person that try to regulate that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Because I don't really necessarily believe in it, but at the same time, I guess I gotta draw a line somewhere, and I guess that's where I draw my line.
That doesn't make any sense. Man. I'm just saying, like, is it weird? Yes, it's very weird to me because I'm used to just men having a bald head.
Watch the Jimmy Butler video. Just watch it. You gonna yo. You might feel that way right now, but watch the Jimmy Butler video. You're gonna agree with me.
But that's just what it is. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like, is it weird? Yes, but at the same time, I can understand. We do it. We as women, we do it all the time. One day you can see your girl with a ball head. The next day she got weave all the way down to her ass.
I will say, I always found that weird, and I never liked when women went that extreme.
Yeah.
Back to back. Like I always found that to be a little weird. It's fine.
I change my hairstyles almost every
No. It's
week
not about
or
changing
two.
your hairstyle. It's just if you one day you got a shaved head, and then a month later you got long braids, and then a month later you got to me that it's like, why would you it's like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So like I wish you would have been more if you went gradually, even if you get your hair fake or it's whatever, fine. But if you went gradually in steps and phases,
Yeah,
I think that'd be better than just jumping from one to one.
Well, I mean, I understand.
But a dude doing that,
look, I understand.
that boggles my noggin. Like, what's going on? Like,
I don't mind it because they do, because like even okay, so what alopecia is. I don't even want to get I don't want to get
a nationwide alopecia awareness.
I don't even want to bring that back up.
Nah,
but
it's good.
But yeah, so men also suffer and deal with alopecia. It's just easier for them to deal with it because they just shave their head.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So they just shave their head and they're good. Everybody's used to a man having a bald head because he's thinning or because his hairline is receding or whatever like that. But women, on the other hand, you don't feel like a woman sometimes. Some women are bold and beautiful with bald heads or a low haircut, like a fade and shit like that or whatever. It works for some women, but it doesn't work for everybody. And sometimes you don't feel like a woman if you don't have hair. And sometimes men feel like they're not a man if they don't have hair. Yes. And sometimes a man feels like they don't want to look old. Listen,
hold on.
listen, they don't want to look old either.
Okay.
So I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Hold on. But what Jimmy Butler did has nothing to do with that. He had little ass twists in his head.
But that's his thing, ain't it?
And now his head like this.
Bro, that's like Iverson always having braids, bro.
Yeah.
Like
and
that's what that was his thing.
At one point in the career, he cut his hair. And then what? Wait. A year later, he started growing it back, and a year later, he had the cornrows again.
Exactly.
So that's what you got to do. Like, he cut it for whatever his reasons were, but he didn't just oh no, let me get some fake cornrows in here. No, he waited till his hair was long enough again to get cornrowed again. That's
I had a trainer, one of my trainers at my ex-employer, that was there for years. You remember? But one of my trainers there, he had locks. Okay. And they were like right here. They were like to his shoulder or whatever. Okay. You know what I mean, or whatever like that. And some girls thought he was cute and stuff or whatever. Until somebody was like, I guess somebody that had personal things going on with him or whatever was like basically saying that his hair's fake. Mm-hmm. So, but you couldn't tell. That's what I'm saying. And I'm like, what do you mean
you don't get
it's
bonus
fake?
Points because you couldn't tell.
But I'm just saying, what do you mean it's fake? And I never heard of nothing like that before. And this is a long time ago, and she was like, nah, he just got dreads, so he's starting off, but he didn't like how they're small. You've been through that journey, right? No one likes that look when you first starting out with a new style that's a natural style, you know what I mean? It really looks gross. So they said that what he did was he went to whatever, and what they did is take fake, it's called Marley hair or whatever, and they just attach it with this little device thing. It looks like a crochet needle, and they attach it to the ends of his dreads to make it an extension, a longer, and it looks so real. I'm not playing. It really looks so real.
Man, I can't wait for you to watch this Jimmy Butler video. As soon as you push stop on this camera, you watch it at Jimmy Butler.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Dumb. That's crazy. And you know what I mean? So I don't know. I my take on it. You're right. It depends. If the dude is doing something extreme, but they have how men used to have toupees. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's still a toupee, but it's more like how they do it, like how women do it now.
This is different. I'm gonna tell you why this is different. This is not Jimmy Butler balding.
Oh my God.
And he's trying to get his groove back or whatever. I don't know. It's him adding extensions to his already long hair.
Right.
That's what it's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so this is
it's not long, but it's already dread.
Right.
It's already something.
Right.
He already has something there. It's not.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He just wanted them longer, faster.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's bad.
Oh
you shouldn't
my
do
God.
that. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying.
I just feel like, you know, men should have.
Difference. There is a big difference.
I don't think men should be criticized for, you know, taking action on their hair. Like I said, everybody got their men have their reasoning. Some men, like I said, they don't want to feel old anymore, or they don't want to look old, or they don't want to admit that they're getting old. So
this isn't that.
They're like, nah, I'm not going bald. I'm gonna save the little hairs that I got on my side and get that little, you know, sewing piece and glue that crap on there.
I didn't say LeBron did it.
Oh,
I said,
bro, that was a shot.
No, I'm saying LeBron's been balding since he was 18.
I know, but what you don't do that to Bron.
What I'm saying is, Jimmy Butler is not balding. Jimmy Butler is not like it's not that. That's all I'm saying. This is a different thing. So it's not even, you can't even make excuses for it. It's no excuse. It's one of those things like, you can't even make excuses for it. Like, it's just extra for no reason.
That's crazy. I don't think there's anything wrong with it though.
Yeah, okay, you ain't see the video.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think you're just over exaggerating right now.
So when you watch the video, the next show you do, you should start it off with an apology to me, because
yeah, so as far as men's hair, then that's, you know, it is what it is. I'll watch the video when I get home.
I'm telling you, if you watch the video, just watch it. You're going to be, I think, like I said, you're going to apologize. You're going to be like, I'm sorry, I should have never doubted. You know what
I don't know about all that now.
Okay. Well,
I don't know about all that.
Okay.
But I want to get into social media.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm a big thing. It's I don't know. I'm a big stickler for, like, I don't know, certain things when it comes to like social media. Look, there ain't no right or wrong way, and I get that, but it's just like dumb stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I recently didn't know that there was a feature on TikTok, right? So I have TikTok as well, the boy Milf guys, and I noticed that somebody that I don't fuck with in life no more or nothing, like for years and years and years, you know, you can actually see who goes to your profile. So I don't know what they did in my profile. They could have been looking at my videos, or they could have been, you know, just randomly, maybe one of my videos popped up on their timeline or some shit like that, and they just clicked it, you know what I mean? But this particular person is very fucking nosy and likes to start fucking drama when they get in their own fucking drama. They need to stay in their own fucking business. But anyway, my point is that, like, on social media, you know, you just have people that you don't fuck with or whatever. Like I think I told you a story like earlier. Like, I had to put 2 and 2 together with a particular person, you know what I mean, or whatever. So a long time ago, I used to post up a lot of like memes on Instagram. Instagram was my thing when it first kind of came out, you know what I mean, or whatever. So I would post memes after like a certain hour, like after 10 or 11 at night, you know what I mean, or whatever, feeling a little frisky, you know what I mean, or whatever. So it would be like Instagram after dark. So it would have like a lot of like naughty memes on it, you know what I mean, or whatever. Like, if you literally go to my other account, which is Vidiboop, that's my normal account, Vidiboop, VITIBOOP, people. But you'll see like years ago how like 2013, 2012-ish or whatever, like I would post. I know, right? Like I used to post, 10 years ago. That's crazy. Yeah. I used to post these memes all the time.
Instagram's been out for 10 years? What the fuck?
I think it was out before even then. I don't know how long it's been out, but you know, that's when I first started using it. When did you first start using it?
Why do you always do that?
Cause I'm like Mr. Rogers, like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. That's my nigga.
You used to do that? I didn't really watch Mr.
He did. You don't. He talked to the TV.
Song, but I don't.
He talked to the TV.
I watch Pee Wee Herman more than I watch Mr. Rogers.
Wow.
Yeah, that's bad.
I watched Pee Wee Herman too. I did watch that. But anyway, so my point is that, like, why do y'all go on to someone's page? You don't talk to them. You talk to them once in a blue moon in real life. You don't really know their character. You don't know their personality. You don't know what they're about. You may know one thing and you are biased against them because that's what you think that they're all about. You know what I mean? Or whatever, when that's not the case. So instead of getting to know somebody, you know, before you commenting on their shit, you know what I mean? Like,
So
watch what you say. Like you know what I mean?
I
Like
have to know you to comment on your shit.
So if I posted something and you turn around and ask a question, you ain't never talk. You don't really talk to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? You don't really talk to me at all. You just know me through other people or whatever like that. We may have had conversation once in a blue moon, but other than that, it's like you just follow me just to be nosy, and you don't like none of my shit. You don't support none of my shit. You know what I mean? Like, but you take this one meme because it was a little bit, because again, at that time I was posting like, after dark shit. So sexual content type memes. And you take that opportunity for me, I felt like you were taking a shot at me. I didn't understand what it meant because you're a dunce anyway. But, after a while, I revisit that in my brain like, yo, she really took a shot at me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my point in saying is social media, as you said earlier, it takes things out of context. And I get that. But like I was telling you, if you fucking know the person, you know what I mean? Like, if they could be biased against you, you could be biased against them. That's how I feel. So at the end of the day, if I know that you randomly be going on there just to put two and two together, you go to this person's page and go to that person's page to see if they have things in common, meaning, oh, do they have the same photo? Oh, they must be there at the same time. Or, oh, da-da-da, like, trying to be FBI.
I got you.
Right, you know what I mean? Or whatever. I was good at that shit too. But, my thing of it is that, like, you don't get to post something and then try to like be negative about your post. I can see if you're trying to be funny, but you don't even know me like that to even be funny.
Right. So you just said that. So again, you have to know someone to make a post, because here's why I'm asking.
To make a comment, you mean?
Here's why I'm asking, because I use my social media in a way to where I don't post a lot on my own thing, and I don't comment a lot. I don't like a lot. I don't share a lot, but I go on daily, but I don't like be. Not really Instagram, but like just social media in general. I probably go on once a day and check things, and I rarely say stuff, but sometimes I do, and I know that I could come off as sarcastic sometimes, or sometimes I say things and I'm a little too direct or whatever. Like, and so I know sometimes things that I say could be taken the wrong way, but at the same time, even though it was taken the wrong way, I didn't mean it that way. I wasn't trying to say anything that you taken it. I'm just saying. And now I'm hearing you, and it's like, well, maybe the person took what I said because the way they did, because they don't know me like that, or I don't know them like that. And my thing is, but I was just saying something, or I was just making a joke, or I was just whatever. Like, my intentions wasn't what you saying they were. So you saying that somebody that you don't know that well, but y'all know of each other or whatever, made a post and you took it a certain way.
Right.
But what if they didn't mean it that way? And because you don't really know the person like that, and because y'all not on that level, you don't know no other way to take it but the way you took it. But what if they didn't mean it that way and it never could get conveyed because y'all don't fuck with each other like that? Because I know for a fact, like I said, I don't fuck with that many people. So like, if I comment on something or whatever, I know for a fact things I say can get taken the wrong way, and I didn't mean that shit like that. So I'm just saying, like, just to see how you're reacting to this makes me think like, damn, people probably sitting there thinking the same thing about me, and like, no. See, and that's the thing, and we're gonna get on that topic. I'm probably making another podcast tonight if you want, if you're down for it. But anyway, so no, what I'm saying is that, like, you're probably right in what you're saying, but at the same time, as a females are different. Females are different when it's stupid, but females tend to, in situations like that, they want to use that platform to take a shot and try to embarrass another female online, or to show everybody, like, see, she's not all what she's cracked up to be. Everybody thinks she's just a goody two shoes, or she's nice or whatever, but she's really disgusting, or she's all she thinks about sex or whatever. And what the fuck is wrong with that? Like, I don't understand. Y'all motherfuckers follow Cardi B. She's very sexual. Lil' Kim was very fucking sexual. Yeah, but you know what I mean? Megan Thee Stallion's fucking sexual. Every single time you turn, it don't matter. But
like,
that's stupid.
That's what those people do. They don't know them either. Do you think that every fucking female that be online know them personally? No, they don't. That's the difference. And you don't know me. You don't know me like that. You may know something of me. you know how many rumors or truths came out about these female celebrities, right? And people still fuck with them. And why can't that be like in real life? Like that's what boggles my mind. It can't be like that in real life. You could be a really good person, but you made like horrible decisions, like, you know what I mean, in your life or whatever. But at the end of the day, everybody got to try to define you on something that you did years ago instead of just understanding like, yo, I fucked up in my life too, or yo, like I made horrible decisions too. Like there's no woman that wakes up and just was the perfect person all through their fucking life with their miserable asses.
Look, you. I think you missing the.
I'm sorry.
Nah, I just think you missing the big picture here.
Yeah.
People can't. Just think. Like I could think of people that I knew in high school or knew whenever, right? Mm-hmm. And you know a lot of stuff about them, right? You can't possibly know everything, but you know a lot of stuff about them. There's a particular person that I know, or knew, or whatever, and then
sorry, for the background, but go ahead.
They started rapping and they started saying, just like a lot of stuff that it's like I see you every day. I never seen you on doing this. You never
right
with all these guns and drugs and all this stuff you talking about. I never seen it. I seen you. Mm-hmm. I know the people you fought with in school, or I know this and this. I know who you hung with. I know this and that. Like I never see these things.
Ain't nobody the same.
Wait. Let me finish what I'm saying. So when I hear this person on a song saying certain things, I might react to it like, oh, that's fake. Oh, that's this. Oh, that's that. Because I'm reacting to the person that I know. I'm not reacting to it as if it's music I never heard. Somebody else can make the same exact song, and I'm like, oh, this shit kind of pop. Oh, this. Because I don't know that person, and I don't know the things that they saying to be fake. So what I'm saying to you is, if somebody knows you as this wholesome person, and they never seen another side of you that whatever, and you post something that's the opposite of what people think of you, then it is possible that your message get distorted because people don't even think about you in that way, or people never saw that side of you. So it's like, oh shit, oh this person, I used to think this person was this and now they that. Like sometimes you take it that way because you didn't know that side of that person. So like sometimes you got to take a step back sometimes too, and I know it too from even when I started making music, and I would and people expected certain things. I play a song for them, they're like, wow, I didn't expect that, and I'd be like, what you mean?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I thought you was gonna rap
I get
like
that
this.
With my poetry too.
Right. I thought you was gonna rap about this. I thought you was gonna say this. Oh, I didn't know this. Damn, you curse a lot. Oh, I never saw this. And it's because they only knew me from wherever they knew me from, or whatever they saw. And I've had jobs to where people would like see me just professional. In school, people only seen this, or people that knew me from wherever. Like, you don't know the whole picture of a person. So sometimes when you post something online that's outside of what people know, people might have a reaction to it, might say something, and they may not mean a negative thing. They may not mean to disrespect you. They just saying what they're just saying because they don't know. They don't know. A lot of times you see it a lot when you have family members like that you knew your whole life, and you're older than them. And then here they are, 25 years old, and they posting something about their baby daddy, and you looking like, oh my God, why are you talking like this? Because you still see him as that little kid. So to you, them posting this picture or whatever they saying about this adult stuff, to you it's like, whoa, this little kid talking, but they not a little kid, but you still see him that way.
Right.
So that's how it is. People see you in a certain light.
No. Look, I said I get that. I definitely get that. But at the same time, they're very biased because of that thought process. Because they wouldn't like it. Okay, so let's say your kid was super bratty. You know what I mean? Or whatever like that. When they grow up, you're going to still think that they fucking mess of a kid? Like, you know what I mean? Like, no,
I mean,
you're not going to get that. Well, you're definitely not going to get that from me.
But if you never saw them grow up, you know what I'm saying? If you watch them grow up, right? You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to be biased to say, you know what I mean? Like, oh, when you were a kid, you all you did was cry all the time. So I'm surprised you're not crying. That's so dumb. Like, but think about it.
This is really stupid.
But think about it this way. You're thinking about a little kid that you saw grow up. What if you just saw the kid as a little kid, and then years pass, and you don't ever see this little kid? So now they're older, and something happens. you still see them as the little kid that cries all the time.
I don't. Well,
Not
me in
necessarily
particular,
you.
yes. Other people,
Right.
I've been bear witness to that.
That's my
a
point.
lot. I've been bear witness to that
That's my
myself. Right. Listen. Like I said, I get it from all angles. So I get it from family, I get it from friends, this and that and forth, or whatever. People, the point is that I hate when everybody advocates for people to grow. Right. And it doesn't matter to me, it doesn't matter which way you're growing. You could be growing in the opposite direction of what you were accustomed to when you were younger or whatever like that. You could have had a hard life, you know what I mean? Life lessons that turned your ass around. There's been girls from high school that I know fucked almost everybody, had trains run on them and everything. And do you see people, defining them by, oh, she was a hoe in high school,
Yes.
she's still a hoe now? Yes. I don't. Because
you might not see that, but that's...
Oh my God. So basically what I'm saying is that everybody changes. My point is that in my life, for whatever reason, people tend to take one thing that you may have done and define you based off of that. And what I'm saying is that you don't have a right to be on my page saying anything to me. And I will take it derogatory. I will take it as negative, because at the end of the day, you don't know what I've been through. You don't know anything. You know things from word of mouth, and you have no right. You have no right to even be on my page saying anything. So I keep my pages public for a reason. So my think of it is that I keep my pages public for a reason. So if you want to watch me, you know what I mean? I don't know why I don't bother nobody. You know what I'm saying? So at the end, all I'm saying is that, yes, if you don't talk to me, you're not even cordial with me, and this and that and the fourth, I'm gonna take a comment that you put on under something that I posted as being negative because of the fact that of what the post contains. Do you understand what I'm saying?
That's you being defensive, because at the end of the day, right? If you're making a post, your post is public, your page is public, you have a podcast, you have and whatever. Like, your life is open at that moment.
It is. So yes.
If I'm seeing it and I'm on social media, I'm gonna comment if I want to. But here's the thing: my comment might not be negative. You just might be taking it negative because you're used to people saying what they say or whatever it is. But I might not be saying anything negative. That's what I'm saying. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this.
If you know you're still not getting it. If you know the person, right?
Yeah.
If you know the person, you know them present day.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Or at that time, present day, that time.
Yes.
You know what they were about. You know how they were rolling,
Yes.
who they were rolling with, how they think about
Yes.
people, the stuff that they talked about
Yes.
other people, or whatever. Hell, fucking yeah, I'm gonna take that shit negative. You may have changed now, but I'm saying back. I'm saying back
it's
then.
not even about changing
I
now,
would.
though. Even back.
I
what
would.
I'm telling you is, right, I've said and done things that are disrespectful, and I did it on purpose. I've done it in person, I've done it online.
Oh, yeah.
Right. But not everything I say is that. So therefore, there are times that I'm saying something that is not meant in that way. If you take it that way, then you took it that way. But just because I said it don't mean it is that. That's all I'm saying. Like, again, like, it's like, that's, so for me, that's the thing, right? You take things how you take things, but that don't mean I meant that when I said it. I know what I meant when I said it. So if I didn't mean no disrespect, I didn't mean no disrespect. Maybe I was just asking a question, or maybe I was just making a comment that wasn't negative. But if you take it as negative, hey, you took it as negative. Like, because you're the same way you're saying, oh, people shouldn't judge me because of this or this. Well, you're judging my comment based off whatever past.
Hell fucking yeah, I will.
But that's the same thing.
I don't care. But guess you want to know why I don't care?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because at the end of the day, these are the same people that will sit here, talk about you to
Mm-hmm.
other people that don't know you, and try to get them to recruit them to be on their team against you.
Mm-hmm.
My problem is that with social media, you know what I mean, or whatever, with this particular topic about social media, because there's a whole list of shit I could talk about, right? But with this particular topic, you know what I mean, or whatever, people tend to hide behind social media so that they could get one off on somebody, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, because they're not brave enough to say that to that person's face, or to make a comment of any sorts to that person's face, you know what I mean, or whatever, or make any assumptions about your sexuality or who you are, or you know what I mean, or whatever. People are not brave enough, so they use social media as a standing point to basically.
I don't disagree with
you
that.
know what I
People
mean,
do that
like
every day, all
right?
the time.
Okay,
I'm not
so
disagreeing with that point.
Okay,
that's not the point I'm disagreeing with.
Okay, all I'm telling you is that, well, I feel like you're wrong for trying to tell somebody that they're wrong for feeling a certain way, because I
never said
personally,
was wrong.
well, you're saying that, well, that person probably did this and probably did that.
I'm saying that
okay, but you're advocating for it. Right. You not once agreed with, like, yeah, you might be right, but what happened if this? No, you're just full on debating
other options other than
exactly, but there's not one point where you at least just said, well, you're right. If you know the person, maybe they did have ill intentions on writing that thing. You're not even going that route. You know what I mean? Or whatever, because there's plenty of people I know that you probably know that probably said something to you, about you, whatever like that, and it was totally false. It was totally false. You know what I mean? But you knew the reason why they were saying it. They were trying to embarrass you, or they were trying to, you know what I mean, or whatever.
I also know that same person, every single thing that they say is not a shot at me. Everything that they say is not negative. So that's all I'm saying.
If you're saying something in more of a negative light, because it wasn't positive. If you ask me, it was a comment that like, I really can't go into it, but it was basically a comment about the post that I made. Again, like you know how you like. I remember one of the memes. It was like a picture of just a girl's neck and a guy holding the hand around the neck. You know what I mean? And like kissing her, like you don't see his face, but kissing her while and it probably said something to the effect of, yeah, I like being choked. It's like something, okay. You know what I mean? Or whatever. And then I probably made my like little commentary such as, oh yeah, that, such, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, choking's nice or whatever. Right? Okay. So something to that effect. That's probably what I put. Okay, but the person wants to come behind me and not even a LOL or anything behind what they're saying. It was like, basically, oh, you'll probably do anything. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay,
like,
but I don't think an LOL would have changed anything, because you might have read into the LOL. I
hate prissy ass women. Just go ahead.
All I'm saying. But that's the thing. Maybe they're just a prissy woman and they don't mean nothing by it.
Because they ain't experienced life, because they've been up underneath one nigga the whole fucking life.
Okay.
So
but maybe that person is just saying that and they don't mean what you think they mean. That's all.
To each his own. Right? To each his own. Yes, people have a right to not like me. I am not everybody's cup of tea. But like I said, at the end of the day, I don't have to be in your face. I don't have to be around you or nothing. But for some reason, why do I gotta be?
Because here's why.
Why do I gotta be like your topic?
Okay, here's
you know
why.
What I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you why.
I don't have to be your topic. I don't affect your life at all.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. We just had the whole thing about Jimmy Butler, right? Now, I don't personally know Jimmy Butler, right? But I just said something about Jimmy Butler, and you could take it as negative. But I actually like Jimmy Butler. He actually used to play for my Sixers. I wish we would have kept him, right? Like, there's a lot of positive. So if I personally knew Jimmy Butler, whether we was close or not, I might have commented on that video with him with the hair extensions. And all I'm saying is, I don't like the hair extensions. I don't think men should do that. That is not a knock on Jimmy Butler. That is not. I'm not doing anything. You posted a video with hair extensions, and you're posting a video with you flaring around with it, so I made a comment. So if you...
But listen to your comment.
Yeah.
Your comment wasn't directed at him.
But it would have been.
You didn't say something to the effect of, oh, Jimmy, your hair looks stupid, or, oh, you keep putting dumb stuff in your hair, oh, what are you...
But I might have said
like, that. What are you, like, orangutan? Like, you know what I mean?
I might have said that. I might have said...
Bro...
I might have said, you a woman now because you put that in here. I might have said that.
Right.
That might get taken, but I don't mean it.
That's not nice.
I'm not saying it's nice. What I'm saying is I don't mean it the way it sounds. I don't mean it the way it's being taken, because I actually like Jimmy Butler. I actually don't have any issues at all with him. I just didn't like that, so I made a comment that sounds worse than it is.
I'm gonna get to something else. So because I don't have a lot of time.
I said okay. I'm not arguing.
My last thing I want to talk about is the fact that like, since COVID was it's still around.
There's no such thing. Just can we move on?
No.
Oh my God.
Let me finish what the fuck I gotta say. Shit.
Wake me up.
Oh my God, you are the worst, bro.
Niggas is still talking about COVID.
Jesus Christ. Yes, they are.
Nobody's talking about COVID.
Anyway. So, ever since COVID was technically, or the bans of COVID, like, you know how there was a curfew and all that other shit, and, or, jobs and companies and businesses had to do this and that forth. So, for instance, let's take welfare and let's take unemployment. Welfare recipients, if you had SNAP benefits like food stamps, and if you had like got other benefits from welfare, as well as like unemployment. So these people pretty much got an extra benefit, an added on benefit on top of what they already were approved for. You know what I mean? So if you got, let's say, whatever you worked, and for unemployment, you're supposed to get $600 a week or $300 a week. Well, because of the pandemic, they were giving people close to $1,000 a week. So they added on an extra $600 a week for those participants underneath, whatever was going on with COVID to help them out. It baffled me and it boggles my mind because it happened to two of my kids. They both worked in New York. And when COVID hit, both of them got let go because of COVID. You know what I mean? Not that they had it, but basically, downsizing and all that other stuff or whatever. So, they both applied for unemployment. They were getting their unemployment. My one daughter, she was getting buco money from unemployment. Like, you know what I mean? Like, lots of fucking money, like more than what I'm bringing home. You know what I mean? Or whatever. And I have one daughter that obviously participates with food stamps or has food stamps or whatever. And obviously I was too, because I had everybody living at home with me. Everybody wasn't working, So I was getting food stamps or whatever, right? So you get that extra benefit. Well, let me tell you, when January hit and everything was supposed to kind of like, open back up a little bit for those particular type of companies or organizations or whatever, why all of a sudden, come like a month or so later, everybody catches up on their paperwork that quickly? Nah, stop. Like, everybody catch up on the paperwork, and guess what? Everybody, I don't know if it was just me and my family or if it was anyone else, received basically a letter saying that you owe them money. That bothers me, and that baffles me. That boggles my motherfucking noggle.
They want their bread.
How the fuck you gonna sit here and say I owe you money for something that I didn't even ask for? Like, you know what I mean? Nobody under welfare, and this is New Jersey, so nobody under welfare, and if you, and don't be scared, like, everybody needs fucking help. So I just want to know, like, if people start commenting, that'd be great. I want to engage with you guys. I want to know, like, has anybody been affected with getting a letter from social services or from unemployment saying that you owe them money because of the additional benefit that you were getting that you didn't even fucking ask for? And how's that to me? For instance, if you just got only food stamps, right? How the fuck you gonna tell me I owe you fucking money?
Because
you get free money, bitch. These motherfuckers get free money from the fucking government. Why the fuck I gotta pay you back in cash?
Because apparently
that's some bullshit.
I'm guessing somewhere, some ways, too much money went out. So when too much money goes out,
and but here's the thing: everybody got that. Well, people that I know got that letter. So they were cut off from their benefits, right? Mm-hmm. And everyone got that letter saying that they owe the exact same amount, $533. And if I'm lying, please tell me that you owe different, because but I'm waiting for an appeal. I've been sending them letters. I've been calling them. They're like, oh, call this number if you have any issues, or call this number to let us know how you're gonna repay. Yeah, did you answer the phone? No, you didn't answer the phone at all. I was calling for months since I got that letter, since I had gotten that letter, and the deadline ended in April. So, and at the end of the letter, they said that they had the right, that if you don't respond to the letter or you refuse to pay, that they have a right to go into your income tax and take your income tax money. Take that amount from your income tax or from your state.
I mean, that's all government shit. So
That's fucked up. That's so how?
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah, and you know what? Everybody kept saying during the pandemic, ain't no such thing as free money, and now I see why. Cause there ain't no such fucking thing.
It took you a pandemic to learn that? Come on. Man.
I never really had no type of assistance like that.
It's not even about having assistance. You know what the government is.
Nah, but I never had no assistance like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Ever.
But that's what I'm saying.
You know how the government is. Come
man,
on, man.
That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
That's some regular
and then
shit.
Right, and then the state of New York, they sent letters to both my girls, and one, because she was getting a larger amount from that, they basically said, like, you agreed to receive this, da-da-da. There was nowhere where y'all gave anyone an option.
Fine print. There's always fine print.
Social services never gave nobody an option saying, oh, hey, if you want, we could give you additional benefits on what you get, but just know there's a possibility that, you're going to have to pay us back. They're trying to claim it as an overpayment. Overpayment, fuck out of here. And then, because my daughters live at home with me, why they get a letter from social services as well? I'm like, they didn't even apply for this shit. Because they're adults living in the house, now they owe you too? Nigga, $533 a piece? $533 a piece. And then my one, like I said, backtrack, the unemployment for New York, right? So if she was getting let's say she was getting 800, or maybe she was getting about 800 a week, right? Mm-hmm. So for all those months that she was getting this $800 from New York State, right? They come back and say, hey, by June, whatever, we need you to pay us back X amount, thousands of dollars. Okay. Thousands of dollars. Okay. And the only way that you don't have to repay it is if you could prove to us that either A, you were looking for work. How the fuck do you prove that you're looking for work?
Oh, they have ways.
B, that you were working at that time. C, that you have a business. Or D, that you started a business with your business license and your business, all those credentials that you need. Mm-hmm. And you need to submit that by this and that time or day, mm-hmm. so that you don't have to owe us this money. Why are you making everybody go through a hoop, like a ring of fire, just so they could prove that they don't need to pay that money back? That's kind of fucked up.
I mean, they gave you money though.
Man, so the fuck, I didn't ask for it. I'm not supposed to take it. No, who in their right mind didn't take it?
I'm not saying.
Exactly. Everybody was needing the money, and now guess what? Now everything's inflated, and everybody need that fucking money more than ever. And you sitting there trying to get money back from everybody. It makes no sense.
It's the government. It's not supposed to make sense.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense. That boggles my noggle.
It shouldn't. It's the government.
It boggles my noggle.
If we was talking about a regular person, we was talking about whatever. Okay. We're talking about the government. It shouldn't boggle your noggle like that. It makes sense.
Well, I think that's it for Boggle My Noggle today. This was a really long episode. It's about an hour long. I hope you guys listen. Do you have anything else?
Don't nobody want to listen for an hour.
Do you have anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, it was a good show. I hope you guys enjoy it. And just remember, when I'm bored and you're bored.
What am I supposed to do?
When I'm bored and you're bored. Right? No, stop.
Oh, okay. Good.
When I'm bored and you're bored, let's talk.
That is right.
And make sure you go to follow me. And don't forget, $10 if you could let me know exactly what city we're in New Jersey and what waterfront we're near. Basically what city waterfront are we near. You know what I mean? Or whatever. So hopefully you listen and you can watch. We go to Instagram, The Bored Milf Podcast, YouTube, The Bored Milf. Yes, I know. Why don't you mind your business?
I was just helping you out.
The fuck?
Have you ever pushed
So until next time, another Boggle My Noggle, but we will be continuing with another episode of just a regular conversation. Thank you for listening, guys. Love you. Not gonna say bye?
No, I don't. You already told me to shut up, so.
Bye, guys.
Shut up.